Hello, can you guys hear me okay? Hello D9 Flow, how's it going? You're early. Yeah, I'm starting a little bit early. Hey Red Knight. I thought I'd just start the stream. A little bit late getting in back from martial arts tonight. A little bit knackered from martial arts tonight in all fairness, but gotta do a live stream. So just deciding what we're going to do, whether we continue with Perfect Cell or we start something new, which would be quite cool. Obviously we need to figure it out, but that is from our live streams, a little collage. Hey nerd, how's it going? So yeah, I guess if you guys can hear me okay and the audio's coming across good with the music, let me know. I say that, I gotta check the mic's on. Yep, the mic's on. Cool, that's always a good start. I need to untangle the mic a second, hang on. There we go. Awesome. Glad the audio's coming across good. I've been trying to get it right and hopefully it's plugged in right and everything's sorted. So just need to figure out what we have to kind of draw tonight. As I say, we did Perfect Cell last time we were working on, and although I quite like it, I kind of... Do you know when you're not in the mood to draw something? I don't want to draw Cell tonight. I'm going to figure out some... I might just start drawing some at random. Draw a new character or a character design or something. Let's just go back to drawing some at random, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it'll be an original character or not. We'll just have some fun doing some sketching or something. Hey Tegan, how's it going? Don't forget guys, if you haven't entered the redraw, it is due on Friday, I believe. The 21st I think was the deadline we set, which is quite cool. I've been thinking about getting a camera back on here to show me. Which should be quite cool. I'll do that at some point, probably for the next stream. So we're just drawing live. I'm just going to pick something and start drawing. So let me get a few references up for some poses, and it may be a future character, it may not. I just feel like just drawing a character design, just getting some poses up, drawing something together. We can decide what character it is later, but at the moment I'm just looking to have a chill stream. Oh, I'll have to check that out. I was probably doing martial arts at the time you sent that through. Hey, Caden King, how's it going? The Constructicons. I'm not drawing them in a live stream. If I'm doing that, it'll be a Venomized video. Restarting the multiverse story arc. Kind of want a cool to a pose or something. I feel I'm not working on poses and expressions. I mean, I could technically get that expression sheet and, just blow one of them up and do that, but that's a Kingpin stream. As we say, hi Kingpin, how's it going? Just kind of deciding what I want to kind of do today for character. Possibly one of the OCs as a kid. Maybe I might... Oh, my OC as a kid. Maybe I should just draw a character just to see what I can come up with. Just pick a pose and off I go with a character. That'd be quite cool. Hey, Apple Flavors, how's it going? Oh, I like this concept. Okay, this is quite cool. I'm going to create a character. We're literally going to... I'm hoping the wire's not going to go funny when I move it to go underneath what I want. Right. No green. No. So what we're going to do is we are going to draw a potential new character. Quite cool. With the new character, I got so many skit ideas, somewhat interesting skits tonight. Oh, you mean with Ashana, the God Slayer? I thought that was quite fun. What do you guys think of the story? Star Wars Hunters. I've heard of it. I haven't looked at seen it, but I have heard of it. A summer-themed character, because summer is coming. Maybe. I kind of want... Yeah, this will have to be done this way. So, I'm going to take a pose for a character and something with it, and then I'm going to kind of like create our own character around it. Whether it becomes canon or not is completely, part of the actual timelines. It's completely different, but I feel I just want to draw something just chilled and kind of like random. Nice. Yes. Hey, Minecraft Transformers. And yes, smash the like button. Sit back and be amazed. Wow. Minecraft, do you want to be my PR man? That's an awesome bit of selling. Alive, just flabbergasted how scripting for videos takes long. Yeah, I'm planning a video for next year already. And it's going to be even harder to plan than a regular video, all things considered. It's literally going to be a million times more complex in a sense. It's going to take a lot more to fully sort that. I'm using reference pictures, so that's why I'm not doing too many reference bits for shapes coming out, because the shapes kind of tweak slightly based on the character. It's going to be a female character, this one. We've got so many male characters, it'd be quite cool to do coffee mouse. Don't think I can afford you. Oh, I can pay you in diamonds in Minecraft the game. Will that work? Kingping says, I enjoy the video, can't wait to see where it goes. Yes, I really wanted to get into a bit of another story. I really got into that Ashana character by the end. I hope you guys could tell. I was really enjoying doing like the voice, like like you think those creatures were part of my minions or pets? You pathetic idiot. I'll give you some chance to rack your minds around it. I was having quite fun doing that, and then the demon effect worked quite well with that. You think my Red Knight, you think my character's quite cute? Yeah, I wanted to go on a bit of a cute side, but she's obviously not a good guy, if that makes sense. Because, well, yeah, you should have been able to tell. She's definitely not a good guy type character. She's it's the whole element of once bitten twice shy. I can happily say, because obviously she's got that in her storyline, which is quite cool already. But we'll be finding more out about her origins maybe in a future video, which should be quite cool. Ender Dragon eggs. Ah, did they patch the hack to get infinite Ender Dragon eggs after you kill it? Because if they did, then I've got a lot of work ahead of me. So I'm copying a pose. It's a silhouette pose, so it doesn't make a difference the fact that I'm almost copying it like for like in a sense of what's going on. But that's because I can get away with that while it's a pose like that, as it were. I don't think I have to do all of the character. We'll make this kind of like a power pose. That'd be quite cool. Let's make some shadows from it in there. What else we got? No comics. Just from the voice, it sounds like the type of person who would want to speak to the manager. Yeah, I thought it'd be quite fun to bring a new character into Mix for Loki's team, because we haven't had any new bad guys. I mean, I know we've had your OCs, some of your OCs guys come into the story by Krampus, but if anything happens to Krampus or anything happens to the OCs, you know, there's an issue there. So it's a case of working it forwards and getting it to work. Hey, Dragons at the Bum. Hello. That's fine, Caden King. Be sure to go for the storyline, because I love the storyline on this one. The starting bit's got a little bit of a joke, and then the rest of it, yeah, I quite enjoyed. I got into this bit and then a bit more bantery. I think I also delved into a bit of an original story on this one. that I haven't actually touched on any of my other stuff, which I think is rather cool, because I think a lot of people liked the original story aspect to it, which I might branch off to a bit more. I'll still be doing the, you know, things as other things, but I did like the idea of like branching off a little bit of a story and get that working and get things going on that. Thought it'd be quite cool. Right, let's shrink this a bit so we can do this. So I want her maybe shrink down just a little bit, but there's a reason for this. This one's gonna be so cool. I just thought we'd just do something where I can just draw something randomly and enjoy it. Wilson Purple Guy, draw Rel the Radish. I might add a radish into this at some point, Rel the Radish. Maybe. It depends how we go with this. I've got a I got something in mind with this because it could be a character going forwards on the stream, but we'll see. I'm trying to draw myself a persona. Any tips will help. Try and find your key features like a hairstyle or how your eyes are or something key for you that can go into the persona. I have been, however, I'm not the best person to ask for this because I have been racking my brains on how I do myself as a character for a persona in a video, because I've been wanting to do a persona video for a while, but it's a little bit trickier. Let's erase that. I can get away with. So I don't mind if this goes over the character. It's not needed to worry so much, but I am obviously using a reference, but I'm not going into so much detail for the reference as on this. I just want enough to I like this whole concept. I've seen literally an art pose for this on Pinterest, so I'm nabbing the pose where there's something above that's like somewhat larger than the character, and it's going to be I wanted to have something like a new character. Now I don't know if this new character is going to be in the storylines or not yet. Just checking them right there. Cool. But I plan to work through them. What else have we got? I finally managed. I may need guidance on clothing. Who's done clothing? That's quite cool. There's some artists. So if you watch the process of the one you lost, they do some amazing anime style clothing on some of their characters, which I'm gonna. I might do a case study live stream or case study video on their style. I can't want to learn some of it, but I don't know if Mikey Mega might have a clothing tutorial on his site. He does a lot of anime stuff in that, so he might have covered that with a lot of body parts and stuff, which is a great way to learn how to draw body parts actually, is to go through and look at some of them. I'm also going to look at drawing hands, so I'll put a block in here for a hand because I want a hand to come round. I want to work on perspective and hands and stuff this year, so I want to push some things more, but also have multiple characters or creatures in the mix. And to do that, you also need to know a little bit of that, like anatomy or something. Which means being able to draw kind of like a hands and figures and stuff, which would be quite cool. I apologize if I get your name wrong. Is it Diabe Traore? Wow, there's a lot of names to put in there. Okay, let's just try and figure it out. Oh, those they're D&D monsters. Yeah, I think that, well, A Tiefling and a couple of those species are probably across the fantasy universe, but the ones that you're on about there, if you do them based off the D&D Beyond designs and stuff, they could just be D&D, but if you want to use them, you can do your own spin on it. I do know that Tiefling, the Tiefling and maybe the Owlin, as well as Warforged, are from different fantasy genres as well. It's just that class of species. They've been used across the board in a lot of different things, so it could be quite cool to work with them actually. But mostly they're in fantasy settings like D&D, so you could say they're D&D, but that's entirely up to you if you want to use them. Oh, we got some skits going on in a minute. Cool. Okay, Tegan's got a skit. Let's see if I can remember the voices. Where are we? My lair. Oh, hey, new recruit. Who is that? Some mortal that comes and goes here. Okay, I got a name on. I'm trying to figure out the name to pronounce of the new ones that are here, but we got. Is it Corulu Stromboli? Ravioli here is Stromboli. Hello everyone. Hello to you too. Can flow for me? I really like night. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Jump back up. Now I wonder, will your new character do and say meet Dr. Virus robotic pet dog Finny? I'm not entirely sure what they do. It depends if they actually met the pet dog Finny at the moment. I don't think they will just yet. I'm adding night boots, then like Viking cloak and gauntlet. I don't know what other stuff. You could have the Viking cloak with the fur and that, but you could have like an axe or something. You could have a pouch that they carry, maybe a staff or something else. So you could have a few things. Should be quite cool. What else we got? Apple flavors. Raise his hand. Apple flavor. Mr. Danaclaw, why am I here? Well, I need to ask. Do you actually taste like apples? Hang on. Do you know Danaclaw? Well, I need to ask. Do you actually taste like apples? Or is it you look like one? What? And please do the voice of your new character when they meet Dr. Virus Pot Dog Benny for the first time. I'll have to figure out how the interaction would go on that Red Knight. Give me a little bit just to figure that out. Okay, well, fun being here. Gotta go. Hope everyone's fun. No worries, D9 Flow. We'll catch you next time. This is probably going to be the quickest kind of drawing or something going. I mean, potentially the other characters technically much larger and the hands are closer, but if they're closer, they can technically be even larger and just, I don't know, dropped in coming forwards. What do we make them smaller and make them just, I don't know, that, and then that hand could become bigger here. Perspective is really difficult to get right. Once you get it right though, it's really easy. But getting that initial bit right is a bit of a pain. However, the sketching bit's good fun. What's your character's power? This one, I don't really know. I guess they can summon some kind of energy type being or something by the looks of this. Or they've got like a, not quite a JoJo stand, but it's kind of like a creature that they can summon that's a part of them. Would be quite cool. I haven't decided if it's going to be a demon or anything with more power, which would be quite an interesting concept to actually drop in, maybe. Maybe we can give blades or some kind of monster creature, but they can only summon so much of it for now. We'll have to actually design the character too. I want to give them a weapon down here or something. Maybe they're a mage and it's some kind of thing they can summon. That would be quite cool. An energy titan summoner. That's not too bad, Marin. And how are you? I wonder what pet that your OC might get. A pet? Ooh. Erenfold Bainsworth might get a wee little dragon. It grows up to be a big beastie he can spar with. Nexon would probably get a robotic dog. Demonica, obviously, any demon she feels like getting. Pet demons. Dino Dinoclaw will have a dinosaur, or a whole herd of dinosaurs that carnivores and herbivores, as well as omnivores, won't eat each other, but instead work to take down his enemies, like the ignoramus Nexum next time he winds him up. Connor Farley, who works for the Foundation, we think I might have some form of SCP-like creature as my pet. Don't know who else we've got. Velocity's already got Orange, the pet dinosaur. It's quite cool. Dragons of the Bomb says, yeah, I'm currently working on improving my 3/4 perspective of dragon heads. Yeah, I was drawing those dragon heads the other day, the dragon head on the kaiju, and I was struggling. There's not always a huge amount of references for stuff, which makes it a bit harder to do stuff. Let's smooth that down a little bit. I can always finish his arm off. I feel that she needs to be a bit smaller, just that we can make him a bit larger and add a bit more to the design, which would be quite cool. What if you make a necromancer character? I actually did that on a live stream. I've made a necromancer guard. Well, I say necromancer guard. It was on Halloween. It was a kind of necromancer. It had a massive scythe, which was quite cool. I'll have to probably... I do want to bring in some more into the storyline. Some more magical characters or sorcery characters. So it's not a bad idea to have a necromancer character. This one won't be a necromancer though. This one's going to be a little bit different for that. But I also want to... where's the clean sketch brush? Kind of just sketch some details in. So I'm going to just look for another reference a minute, guys. Mainly because we've got that pose in. So there are several. This is the good thing with references help. Yo, Justin, how's it going? Glad you could join the stream. I'm working on this kind of like epic creature type thing over the top. I'm just wondering how to draw a certain aspect of it. So I'm just... Aha! That's what I wanted. So I restocked my library. And what that allows me to do is I can take characters... And when I'm drawing them now, I can actually sketch out kind of like almost like a cloak type effect or stuff. I will ink around this a bit better, but this is going to be maybe that needs to go a bit more that way. This is quite cool because once you've got a few. Add more arms to him, make him look similar to Shiva. We will see. I haven't finished the design for that one, but it'll be quite interesting. Oh, Tegan, making use of the new emojis. Nice. Yeah, they were in there. I added them quietly after the last episode, or the last video. So you're mortal. Yeah? And Loki lets you stay here? Not really. I come and go like a stray cat. Isn't he the cat? It was flipped. It's kind of funny. I managed to watch Treasure Planet all the way through. Nice. That's not a bad film, actually. What did you think of it? Right, I need to look for... This is why you have references open. So bear with me before I'm drawing. I will put my camera back on by the next stream. I haven't really finished setting everything up with this new layout. But I'm just looking for... some stuff. I can't wait to find out what Velocity looks like. We already know what she looks like. She's got an icon as well. Velocity's already there. Look, we got a little icon. She's already been drawn. I've never really drawn like a... I know I've drawn mages before, but I haven't really... I don't know, it's been a while. I feel like I haven't really drawn them enough. What if you made it a giant character that narrates kaiju? Possibly. I do need to do a consistent kaiju narrator. There have been talks about having it as a kaiju. There have been talks about having it as another type of character. So, it's still in the works on that one. The only thing is, I have to figure out the accents and how the voices go for them. So, I've got like, I guess we've got 8 now, have we? Let's figure it out. We got Nexum, Erenfold, Demonica, Dino Dynaclaw, Connor Afali, The Kid, Velocity, Loki, Ashana... my normal voice is some of the characters. I've got about 10 voices stuff to do now. You're beginning to watch Kaiju number 8. Oh, it's amazing. I absolutely love the series. I need to catch up with the manga because that's way further ahead. But yeah, I absolutely love that series. But yeah, I am taking my time on this one, a bit different style than normal. I'm just sketching it out before I start inking the core bits I want. I just want to get a feel for where the character's design may go. For fun, what if is new character if her mother? How do you mean? As one of my other OC's mothers, or? Tick Random Guy says, if you ever start a gaming channel, you should start with EZO Collection or GTA 6 when it comes out. Yeah, I won't be doing a gaming channel. Appreciate the support for that, but I only play stuff like Lethal Company and jump onto gaming channels. Like Koifish Gaming's. I don't know if he's in the chat, but I usually jump onto his channel when we go to do any gaming type stuff. So it's just one of them things of how that works out. Mainly because I haven't got the setup for it, and it'll cost me an arm and a leg to do that. It's got to make sure you make do with what you've got. Okay, so she's got this. She's going to have a cloak, and the cloak's obviously going to have to come down and around a certain way just to make it look a bit more dynamic in this pose. It's got around there, so maybe... Maybe there's a bit of a tattered cloak at the bottom. You know, a few rips and stuff, or... Make it like she's maybe a bit of a wanderer or something. If you made yourself a character, what would you narrate? If I made myself a character, what to narrate? Mine would be some kind of martial arts cultivation universe. Kind of like the mangas you get that have the system. Like not Marshall Peak, but there's a load of other ones. Almost like Solo Leveling, where you've got that like helping system from the universe that kind of helps out a bit, which would be quite cool. I would narrate that universe. I'd have so much fun. I wouldn't make it super simple though, like overpowered. I'd make it challenging for myself, but yeah, that would be my one. Just because I like martial arts, so the cultivator and fighting martial arts and special skills would be really cool. Right now, what not put on a Mac of the face, and yes, the mother of the character that you have said her name and you put on a picture of that character. I'm not sure I'm getting what you mean there, Red Knight. The mother of the character, but which character? You need to give a couple names for the characters so I understand the context. Hey King, I'm glad you liked the video and the story. I really got into the character around the end. It was like, yeah, I was getting really into that one. Oh, Justin's done a skit. Okay, we've got Nexum, Demonica. Okay. Hey Demonica, since you're a demoness, does that mean you know God? Nexum, darling, I don't think it works like that. Maybe next time. Bible says you guys interact in heaven. What's the Bible? It is a bit like a manga fiction. No worries, Marin. Get some sleep, and thank you for joining the stream. We'll catch you next time. What if your narrators made a team? What would they be called? Well, they are in a team, but they haven't got a name. So, I know Popcross has got like the Sharp Gang, but I actually don't have a name for mine. They work for the Department of Multiversal Matters, which is a bit long-winded, but that's basically the department they work for. However, in terms of like an actual name as such, we haven't got one established, so open for suggestions. That'd be quite cool. Get a couple suggestions in. You know, if you put them in the comments, and that I might be able to try and, if we get enough, I might be able to try and put them in a poll and narrow them down. Oh, thank you, Marin. I appreciate that. Leave a like. I'm not really good with writing, so it's really hard for me to writing that character name. Is it the new one that's Ashana? Which is Ashana, or is it one of the existing ones? Well, Tegan's got a skit. Oh, we're continuing Tegan's skit. Okay, hang on. What do you mean? It was flipped? Where I'm from, if you feed a stray animal, it'll come back. You thought I was a stray? No, I just had too many fruitcakes. Nice. Hey, Ark. Not long ago, I've just literally drawn a pencil sketch of this in. So, just doing a... looking to work on an illustration, and this might be a couple of streams as illustration. I'm just wanting to do something for me. It could be a new character in the storyline at some point. Which could be quite cool. Just trying to think of the amount of details I can put in before I want to sketch things out a bit more in this live, just kind of like a bit more of the process, take a bit more time putting things together. An old character who was a demon as a pet. You mean Velocity? Who's got the demon of water merged with her that she hasn't learned how to use, and I haven't actually put that in the storyline more than a little bit in the Lethal Company episodes. What am I drawing? First off, I am staying hydrated. I'm Good. I've got back from doing some martial arts tonight, where I was learning some more of my staff pattern, which is absolutely amazing and fun to do. It's gonna bite myself in later, maybe. No. I tell you what, designing costumes is really hard. I think that's even more complex than actually designing characters. Draw a 90s disco pirate with a chimera as its animal companion. That'd be interesting. You're eating a sandwich. Hopefully it's a nice sandwich. They're doing the Fortnite dance, but which dance? Because, you know, if it's not a good dance, I'm not going to look. Yeah, drawing hands is really difficult. You need to get... Hands are like words. They're very difficult. Narrative's crew team name. Yeah, we need one. If you've got any suggestions, drop them in the chat. The default one. Oh, what, the floss? Or just the default? Yeah, the default one. No, I'm not interested in the default one. Yes, it is. I changed profile picture and... Oh yeah, you have. I'll have to look at that a little bit later to see what the actual picture is. Yeah, maybe I should... work on giving her a weapon. There. This is one of the great things about sketching out your design and working on it. Is you can actually work on what's actually going to be part of the weapon, as it were, or part of your design. The only problem is, where I'm doing this like intricate design, it may come back to haunt me later. But we shall see. I might tell you that up a bit later. Multiversal Misfits. That's not a bad idea. The Wanderers of the Multiverse. That could be an interesting one too. Got a bit of a wavy design. I'll tidy them up later when we ink properly, but that looks quite cool. Right, what else have we got for designs? Gotta have some fun coming up with some designs for characters, because, you know, I gotta take designs from things that I like the look of and just drop them in. I got some ideas of some stuff, but there are other ones that are like, Multiverse Travelers, maybe. No worries, Red Knight. Thank you for joining, and we'll catch you next time. Chaos Multiverse Crew. That's not a bad one either. The narrators had a trigger word that would be it. Yeah, it could be interesting to see what we come up with. The characters and designs and stuff. Most have this kind of tabardy effect down the middle, so I will give a tabard. I want the character to look quite distinct compared to the others, so obviously I want the character to look like they're making sense for the universe that they're in, if that makes sense. So I don't know if this character would be in any of the universe for the narratives, but it'd be quite interesting. Multiverse Scramblers. Ooh, that's got a nice ring to it. You don't know what to draw for the redraw. You just have to draw a beast. It could be any genre. It could be, if it's sci-fi, it could be a robot or cybernetic beast. If it's I don't know, if it's horror, it could be a beast with other, you know, it could be a mishmash of different beasts, like a chimera. It just has to be a beast character. Glad your sandwich was delicious. Dragons and I suck up common names, but maybe the Chaos Hoppers. I see a theme here of chaos appearing, or the multiverse traveling, which is quite cool. So that's really, really good and useful to know bits like that. I like live streams because I can just turn the angle of what I'm drawing. It's very difficult to have bits where you can turn the angle and stuff and that, and kind of get away with it. So this is our kind of like mage style female character that we're doing. I don't know if it's going to be in the storylines yet, or a future narrative, but it's quite cool. Have you ever played Subnautica? I have a few ideas, but I don't have one beast design that sticks. I have played Subnautica, and I have completed the first one and the second one. I've venomized them on the channel and turned them into Transformers at some point as well. But I love the games. I've got them both on my on the MacBook, which is quite cool. Yeah, you're right. I normally can't rotate in a video. It's one of the nice bits to make nice art, but it's difficult to sometimes do it. I mean, I could do it if it's not too much, but because speed paints is really quickly when it's sped up, it goes all over the place, which is a bit of a nightmare. Multiverse Force DX. Oh, interesting. That's not a bad name either. Caden King, I like using Multiverse or Realm for when I'm deciding team names. My main teams are the Realm Hoppers, who are most of my characters, and then the Multiverse, who are similar. Dempsey, please do something with Percy Jackson content. Possibly. I have been wanting to do that for a while, since before Disney brought out their new series, Percy Jackson, which is I don't like compared to the films. But that's just me not liking it. Possibly. It might go on the list. I've got a few things I'm working on the list at the moment for stories, and writing scripts and stories take a while, especially when you add new characters, so like the last one. So I need to sort some bits out. World Watchers. Ooh. Oh, maybe. There's a couple of combinations coming to my head from all your suggestions, which are quite cool. Imagine Kingpin playing some Nautica and you can say random number between 1 and 5. Oh, and can you say number 4 and 5? 4. Yeah, that upper body looks a bit of a mess. I need to tidy that up. It looks a bit chaotic up here. So could just be it just doesn't look right for how I've drawn certain bits, which is my fault. Multiverse Scramble Rumblers. I never heard of it until Popcross did a video back in 2021. Oh, I heard of it way before that. I just never did anything with it. I never thought to do anything with that, even though I like mythology. Maybe I should do some mythological episodes. I do like ancient history. I did like all the Egyptian stuff and that growing up. Could be interesting. So far, 3 of the 5 crazy artists are doing folklore content. They potentially are. But that doesn't mean we're all going to be doing it. What do you think your character's reaction to Lethal Company? Just asking. Ark, I've put them in Lethal Company. You can actually see it. My 2 Lethal Company videos. The narrators are actually in there, and Demonica has a surprise for the Bracken. That's all I can really say on that one. But no, Ark, I've actually put them in Lethal Company. Just in case you were curious. My Crash Transformers, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Wow. And I appreciate that. Looks awesome as always. And the new emojis. Nice. Hey, create some chaos is king. Hey, create some chaos is Kingpin's slogan. A desert beastie it is then. Yeah, desert one would be quite cool. Alright, let's just finish this character. Because once this character's kind of done, and I need to kind of work on the rest of it. So that's that. This is coming down here with that would come down the side anyway. Even if it's there, it would be dark in that section regardless. The Wild Multiverse crew. Maybe. Minecraft, I'm sure Koi will steal my thunder at any moment. ... Yeah, it depends if he's about. He could be lost in the world of Elden Ring today. Which would be quite funny if he is, because he did mention about Elden Ring earlier, which was when I asked if he's playing Lethal Company later. I gotta love time zones. I'm so glad I don't sleep much. For you guys, I'm not sure what time zone it is for you at the moment, but it's 11:05 in the evening for me. Which is fair enough, but yeah. Okay, so this is going to come down here. This bit here, and then a bit here like that. Be the same, so it's going to be like almost like an armor plate, but it's not quite, it's leather. This has obviously got some fabric bits on it, so I'll do some lines just to emphasize the fabric. Tidy these up in a bit. The Dempsey crew. Oh, nice. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. The Dempsey crew. That'd be quite cool. It's 5:05 PM here. Midnight 5, so Ark, you're an hour ahead of me. And I need to sleep less. Fair enough. 6 for you, Ben. I can tell who's roughly on other side of the world to me then. Oh, another skit. So Justin Scott, how did you manage? Hang on. Dino Claw. How did you manage to create not only a revived dinosaur, Nexum, a computer virus powerful enough to wipe out civilization as we know it? Well, excuse me, Dino Claw. I didn't see you do anything to get us out of this pickle. Oh, and does anyone else see something fluffy and soft in like a shop or something and just buy it because how cute it is? Sometimes I've seen some things that would be quite cool. And also, Dempsey, I did some character suggestion ideas for Loki's team. Yes, I saw you did some suggestions. Was it yesterday? Or Saturday on the video. So I've taken a note of some of them as potentials going forwards. But I need to sort out which ones are what and how things will go. I haven't actually figured out what I want to do with the potentials for Loki's team currently. Not because of the fact of the suggestions, it's just the fact of I haven't actually decided how I want them to be based against against characters. So it's like I was saying, I don't know if I want them to be able to counter them. I don't know if I want them to be able to have some abilities similar to them if we put them into the team. So it's working that out. Oh, that's a bit too high. Let's get some eyes in. These eyes are a bit big, but I'm trying to draw an eye and then shrink it down. the eyes quite big, but I want them super... Well, maybe I do. Yeah, they need to shrink down in a minute. Merge down. Mysterious one. Oh, I've missed a bit of the chat. They're literally stuck in a pickle dimension. This is where the skit is taking place. Pickle Nexum! Or Pickle Rick! I have a problem with cute thing. I love cute things, and if I see something cute, I want to buy it. Ark, not being funny, I see things I want to buy when I'm out and about, and I have to, if I haven't got the money, I've got to really fight myself on buying it. Also imagine if Loki recruited the alternate Nexums to join the team to literally be similar to Wild Nexum. Potentially. Multiverse Mercenaries. Ooh. That could be a spin-off series. Be quite interesting. Also earlier today you went to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sewer cover. Is that the new... I know there's a game coming out. Is that the game that's coming out, or is that's been advertised everywhere? Or is that something else? I'm afraid I'm not up to date with a lot of the news and stuff coming out and bits and bobs at the moment, which is on me, I'm afraid. That's quite cool for the character. I'm not sure about this side though. That one looks a bit... liquefy tool can help. It's way too big. Sometimes you just need to use the liquefy tool just a bit. Just to tweak a few little bits of I mean, I'll tidy it up later, but I think that looks a bit better. It's a good tip, that one. Is that character male or female? Just asking. It's a female character, but she's got that much on that you probably would mistake her for a male walking down the street. Dempsey, is this drawing a JoJo reference? Spin the JoJo music plays in the background. No, this is just I wanted some kind of like, it did say at the start it'd be similar to a JoJo stand, but it's some kind of entity that she can create. Oh, no, that's quite cool. I'll have to check that out later, Ben. But no, that sounds quite cool. Right, so that's that one. So the next one is the next bit, which is this entity. Now this is going to be fun. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do for this entity. Sort it out. That's an interesting one. So I'm just looking for some references for pieces that I can use on it. I think yeah, that's an interesting concept. I like when I question characters' gender and I'm doing a motion chart like Kingpin too. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. Not sure I'm going to do it on lives, but I might make a series out of it, like a short series or something. I'm looking to add some more content on the shorts. They've just been the art getting dropped, but it's finding time to do it all. As I was chatting to Kingpin the other day, you know, on his stream yesterday, was it? No, Saturday maybe? Yeah, Saturday. While I was editing for my video, there's not enough time in the world. Humans created time as a construct. No other creature has time other than light goes up, light goes down. That's it. And yeah, we're just slaves to it. But we'll see what we can do. Right, what type of creature should we have us summon? Maybe a golem or something. Let's get some eyes. Hey Ven, how's it going? I look forward to seeing it, Ark, when you do that. Tegan's got a skit. Okay, hang on a minute. Where are we? How am I meant to know? It's you two again. You're one of those. You're the one who was with those lovebirds. The only one who could rattle their small, pathetic brain to figure out those two kaiju creatures were guardian beasts, keeping me sealed in that place. Aye, lass. Glad you remember me. A gargoyle? Not sure. I need to figure out the... In fact, I didn't actually finish a face. I'm going to just jump back down here a minute. Possibly Ven. I'm basically creating a character and I've given them like an ability. I'm doing an illustration because I fancied just doing some practice on poses and just a chilled stream. I wasn't in all honesty, I looked at the Perfect Cell picture from last time, and you know when you look at something you just think, nah, I'm not going to do it any justice if I do that. So I started new. So working on this and trying to figure out what we could potentially do. Let's see what we come up with. I'm just going to draw something randomly and see what I come up with. I find sometimes when I'm doing this, listening to music, I just don't think for the character design. It may not be the best thing to do. But we'll see what happens. Dempseyverse crew. Ooh. It could be interesting. Fine, a golem, but at least it has to be a fusion of Spectacular. What are those? That looks familiar. I can't place what it is. Is it like, is that a form of centipede, cockroach, bug? Just join the stream. What they like? Well, this is the character that I've done, which is going to be quite cool. Haven't decided. It's female, but I haven't decided a name or anything yet. And we'll tidy this up after. And now I'm working on this type of creature or thing. Devil Golem. Oh, interesting. Angelic Golem Dempsey would be cool. I did think about something like that. I just didn't know how to do the pose for it. Something. I've yet to make a golem-like character. They're so cool. They're difficult to do, though. Imagine if Loki recruits that necromancer character from Halloween 2 years ago and recruit this character. Oh, something from Aztec mythology. Let's have a look at it. I expect this is something that's already been drawn by one of the other guys. Oh, it's that weird crocodile thing, isn't it? Yeah. Crocodile with lots of mouths and stuff. I'm not sure. I did kind of want to make a dragon character. Then I decided I wanted to make my own character wearing kind of a mask. I got no idea what I'm drawing, guys. I am literally just... whatever comes into my head, I'm kind of like drawing it now. This could be really interesting. Potcross did it in Myth Lethal, but not a fusion of it. Ah, that's where I've seen the name before. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, no, I'm planning to just create some kind of random creature. Make this new character the vigilante type. I can low-key see it. I haven't decided yet if it is a new character. If it is, there's going to be a rather unique background to it. But to the character.
Apple Flavor, when they see a dragon, get over here, boy, you can't run. She says, hey, Koi, how's it going? Making use of the emojis. Yeah, I need to redo the narrator emojis because the first ones... Actually, no, you've done the 4 new ones, actually. It's the Ehrenfold one that's next to your name for how long you've been a member. That's why. Ha 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 ha. But how's it going, Koi? Hopefully all good in your neck of the woods. I've basically started creating a weird energy character summoning thing and create some random design, which I'm going to cause to be quite interesting. I'm taking a bit more time on this one. This is going to be definitely going past 1 stream. Just because I'm planning to draw some bits and bobs in. Like, I think perhaps maybe on another layer behind I should put some... big chains or something. Crazy times do... Oh, hang on. Let me catch up the chat first before I do your Koi. Minecraft Transformers does all the emojis. Stealing his thunder there, Minecraft. I feel like Raven Is it Nightshade? Would be a good name for this character. Or is it Nightshade you're trying to do? Raven Nightshade. Possibly. Oren Hawkins is a random name Mike came up with. That's a random name. That's quite interesting. Crazy Koifish says, crazy times, dude. Work is crazy. Elden Ring DLC this week. Gotta get some content together for it. Taking Friday off as well. Wow. Can the creatures for the Cuban Intruder be like artificial? I'm leaning to more the fantasy side, and I imagine it will be a product of some random guy's magic. Yes, as long as it's a beast, it doesn't matter what genre it is. It could be a mythically summoned beast, it could be a robotic beast. It just has to be a beast-type character in the concept, if that makes sense. Did you know that Donatello of TNT is autistic? That would explain why he's such a genius and off the scales. Ark says, Dempsey, if you became a dragon, would you be happy? And I would be super happy, but I'd like to be a dragon that could turn to a human form, like in some of the story bits. Like you've gotten so old as a dragon, you can use your draconic energy to turn yourself into not exactly full human form, but you know, down to a humanoid type form. I'm debating if it should be organic or golem like. It's entirely up to you. Maybe this character is secretly Angelica Lightstorm. No. I will say now, this character has nothing to do with Angelica Lightstorm. It's a good try, but yeah, this one definitely doesn't. A drag queen? Wait, where do we get drag queen into this? You on about the character, or... Were Dragon would also go hard. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. So, like in American Dragon Jake Long, in a way. No, I'd say more like in the animes where the dragons can turn into like you've got a horn or two, but on you, or a few dragon features, but you're mainly human. With all your power like a humanoid form. It's hard to see the love when all I see is Steeler. You're a queen and. Also, wait, I'm a queen. When have I become a queen? I'm missing something here. What? I have a kaiju character that can turn into a humanoid form. Yeah, kaiju number 8 does that. That's quite cool concept for the characters. Is that the rest of that one? No, that's the eyes. That's the rest of the body. Cool. Yeah. So that's the one I want. feel maybe this should have... Chains come out the arms. It's like a forbidden summon. I forgot. Hey guys, want to play D&D? Say A. If you want to play it, I just want to stay as a dragon, specifically a Chinese dragon. Sorry guys, that's a bit of tiredness catching up from the martial arts, but I plan to be awake for a while yet. I want my son to be a kaiju that can turn to human form. Nice. Ah, but how long has the actual kaiju number 8 been out for? Saying that, it could be quite interesting. Oh, Minecraft, what number are you on now then for your subs going up? I was on 7-4. What am I on? I think I'm on 7-4-4 something. 7441 maybe. Excuse me. Sorry, we just changed this now into yeah 7441 is what I'm currently on, which is not bad considering I'm sorting things out. One of my dragon characters can shift its scales to take the forms of those it sees. Now that is quite cool. Shape-shifting dragon. No, this one, the creature's not going to be the monstrous form. Dempsey, it's fine if you don't want to answer this, but are there any of your characters that are canonically part of the LGBTQ community? Currently, no. Not for any other reason than I haven't actually thought of writing a character into that community as a character in the series. However, that's not to say that we won't get some in the future. I think at the moment the characters aren't... We don't know enough about the characters and their influences for that to be in the stories currently, but I don't know. It could happen at some point. Whether it's an existing narrator or it's another one, but currently there's not currently. But things can change. Oh, that's cool, Minecraft. Congratulations on 11k subs. I know what I want to draw on here. Alright, let's duplicate that to a new layer. Was Kaiju number 8 first released in its manga? If so, I still did the Kaiju Human first. I think it was released in its manga first before the anime for definite. It's 106 chapters, so that's been going on for quite a while. Only the LGBT community so far in my world has bi and pansexual. That's quite cool. Maybe I will promote a video, not sure which one. Yeah, I'm not doing one of mine for now, but I'm trying to focus on other aspects. So if you haven't noticed, I've dropped the intros. It's been highly recommended by a lot of YouTube advisors in multiple communities that I'm in for YouTube. You don't really need it, or only have it when you need to have it. So I've decided to try and only have it when I need it, which is quite cool. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm trying to stop the retention drop rate hitting the bottom. I mean, I know my niche being art and stories. Unless you don't want to watch stories, you'll be shooting through. But I'm trying to actually have everything kind of work. And so for engagement, you know, I kind of want to see if I can push up my retention on the video, which it's a little bit higher in some points. It's roughly the same, but compared to my normal, it's similar to my typical retention, but it's got less of a drop at the start. Just one of them things, practice makes perfect, and get it working. Yeah, I might have to put a hook in depending on what I'm working on, but it'll be quite interesting to see. I don't think I have to make this too complex, to be honest. This just needs to be a large. Kind of like summon creature. I mean, I'll change the bits that need changing on it, but all in all, it's kind of a. Maybe I'll give it something more. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Sorry, my mind's stealing influences from things that I liked in the past, so. If anybody knows what influence has gone into this one, I've given 3 potential things for influence that have been tweaked on this. If you guess it right, I'll be amazed from the series, because I don't think a lot of you guys will know the series. There's only one person who should probably get most of the similarities from this design. Oh, we have a skit from Tegan with Connor Farley. This will be interesting. This SCP was captured a week ago. And... oh, hey, it's Voltorb. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's fine. But why is a Voltorb? Why am I here? For fun. For instance, I have 2 trans characters in mind and thinking about giving my OC gay dads. That'd be quite cool. All you're getting is Mortal Kombat vibes from this. Yeah, I've hid this well. This is well hidden. He-Man looks like Skeletor from He-Man. Not quite. It's probably got some aspects from it, but there are a few features on this which are similar to... yeah, similar to a few things. Your first thought is the Disney show Gargoyles. Oh, that was epic. I loved watching that. That was a really good series with Goliath. Xanatos. It was voiced by Is it Jonathan Frank? Will Riker from Star Trek? He voiced the main bad guy in that. Xanatos. Big man. Yeah, this is a big demonic creature. I say demonic, it's a summon, so it's going to have some features that are quite unique in its creation. You should be able to... Nope, I can't do it on that one. Right, where's my scribble pen? Peppermint I can do it on. Cool. Now I can swap that back to clean sketch. I will look at the chat in a second, guys. I'm literally just... Concentrate a minute. Is that a xenomorph community breaking into your house? They can't break into my house. We have the anti-xeno defense system by Nexum. So, with Erenfold on patrol, they can't even get into like 100,000 meters of my house. Nexum did a good job. Am I going to do more Yu-Gi-Oh! SCPs? That is on the list for an SCP video at some point. I do have to do an SCP video. The redraw is due Apple Flavors on this Friday, the 21st of June. I'll probably roll over to the Saturday, the 22nd in the morning, 9 AM or 10 AM GMT my time. But try and get them in before the end of the 21st on your time zones on that day. I love his face. I am trying to redesign Angelic Demon, True Angel form. Any suggestion? His mother is a Trone Angel. Not really sure. 1 second later, damn it, not even a creature that can go invisible. Nope. Erenfold can sense the beasts. And, you know, Nexum's done a really good system. Really good. Yeah, Apple Flavors. It just has to be a beast type character from any genre. Which would be quite cool. Change the angle of the change on that bit. Haha. This is obviously going to have some wispy. Energy type aspects, and I'll tidy that up later, but principle is it should be coming from her. This is more my guidance, some of these lines, so when I go to ink this, I will be making this super like... Yeah, this will be just super tidied up. Oh, we got more in the chat. Hang on, let me see. Oh, you're going to use the same Cuphead video. That'd be interesting to see what happens to it, Koi. King. Hey, I just thought about this. I'm pretty sure Kingpin is the only one out of you 5 who doesn't have a mech armor maker. I wonder if he plans to... One. I don't know. Kingpin, if you're still in the chat, would you like to answer that question? If not, we'll ask you that next time I join you live on your channel, so you can't escape. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That is true. This creature's huge fingers. Yeah, but this... Don't forget, this is kind of like coming around the front of her, in a sense, for this one. So this is going to be... This hand is actually going to probably move. Thinking about it. Once I've drawn it in. Fingers are really difficult to draw. But it's also remembering where I've done some lines for what I want to be. Maybe I could just cheat on that. I'll tidy the hands up a bit more when I refine them. Like I say, a lot of this is just rough sketches and stuff at the moment, but potentially I could... Yeah, this is looking quite cool at the moment. So let's merge a load of these down, just so I've got them merged down for now. And that's the original layer underneath. So that's that. That's the tidied up layer, but it'll actually get tidied up over the top, so. Like that. Oh, I did that on that layer underneath. Okay, I need that merged in, so that's fine. There. So move that layer underneath. My brain stopped working for a minute there, guys. It happens. Oh, just got back. Looks really cool. Giving off the first Incredible Hulk cover comic 5. I don't recall seeing that cover, but I'll trust your words for that. Nothing else in the... Oh. Well, the answer to that would be... This message has been blocked by in your country. Oh, I love that response, Kingpin. That's awesome. Staying a bit hydrated. What time is it? Give me a second, guys. I just need 1 minute to check something and then continue the rest of my crazy adventures. Where is it? Cool. No worries, Drags. The bombs. the bombs. No worries, dragons are the bomb. Thank you for joining, and we'll catch you next time. Cool, so we've got this kind of concept here, and this should be the layer underneath it all. So I can draw some more ref. Maybe there should be a bit of a chain just going in there. Cool. Sounds good. Sorry. That was me saying cool, sounds good to Koi. See you later, Koi, and I'll catch up with you a little bit later on. Dempsey, do something with Fear of Fathom. Fear of Fathom. Oh, what, you mean like on a Phobias video, or just in general Fear of Fathom? Right, I'm going to do some lighting effects on this, so I want the peppermint brush. I say lighting effects, I just want to get some lighting shadows, but I'm going to need to use some of these layers to do it. It's going to be quite interesting because I'm looking to... I'm just wondering what an atmosphere type effect would work on this, but maybe I need to go more of a... See, I get a rough idea of the lighting effect on this by adding the areas that would be potentially darker. Obviously they're not the darkest areas, but the idea is they're going to have a background, so they're not part of the main character sketch. And I can ignore the bit around here. I can kind of just blank that out by... And then I'll probably do another one on the top layer on the top. It's a bit more solid. This will make sense in a minute, guys. Don't worry, I'm not destroying the picture. It's a horror game series. Oh, okay then. Make sure to comment it on this stream when it ends, or on one of the other posts in the community tab or something, and I will have a look at it, just so I don't lose anything. Number 2. Arc number 2. Random bird or dinosaur, please, if you have the time. Magpie. Visfasm essentially takes real life horror stories, stuff like breaking and entering, getting drugged in a motel, discovering a cult in a forest, etc., and turns them into short games. Ah, fair enough.
I'm just mapping some rough ideas for lighting and stuff in there. This is kind of like a bit more comprehensive than what I normally do. So normally I'm not too worried about some of the stuff that happens. But I kind of want to make this look really epic and cool. This is very rough lighting getting put on, but it gives me it's giving me an idea of where certain things need to go. And then if I go just above that layer and I hit the peppermint pencil again, I can do some shading. You're going to make him red then? Oh, this sounds like it's going to be a really interesting submission arc. Dempsey, pick two. Folklore and robot. This is quite interesting, shading this in quickly. These aren't final shading bits, that it probably will change. This is just a super quick way to get an idea of how the lighting might fall under the circumstances, obviously on the way it lights out from the center of the character. Just kind of trying to get a bit of that dramatic feel into this. Dempsey, I am going to try, I don't know if it's going to look cool, but I'll try. No, it's fine. It's do the best that you can. Obviously, you've had a few random selections and suggestions and that, and we'll just see how it goes. I need to do a new layer for that one. One of the fun parts about the Redraws arc is
I get to redraw whatever you've done in my style. So, you know, if it gets selected, then awesome. If not, it gets an honourable mention. So, you know, it works either way. What I'm doing is I'm not doing the super details. I'm just trying to get the bits that are darker and may cast more of a shadow. Just to give the feel of the piece. So that's the kind of impact it's going to have. And then if I yeah, so that's the general feel of the piece that we're going to end up with at the end of it, which should be quite cool. I like the first one, Emir. Sounds quite cool. Oh, this is going to be really interesting to see what happens for Caden King. Cool. So we've gotten this far. This is where the fun happens. So I'm going to copy and paste that canvas. Excuse me if you heard me burp this then. I do apologise. That wasn't intentional. It just happened. Group them together so I can turn that all off and on. I don't want to lose anything I've got. I can unlock and delete that. Background I'm not too worried about, but put that layer on. Got that. And drop the opacity down somewhat. Couple layers, and potentially I could start inking part of the character. I mean, this is the early stage thing, so I'm going to look into. Just working on the actual concept and design. Yeah. Like I say, I'm taking my time on my inking on this one. I want to make this a really cool piece. Obviously there's a few tweaks here and there of what I do, but I mean, these details you won't see unless you're zoomed in or you know when it's printed, but I will probably make this one into a poster once it's done. I think this is going to be a really cool one. This could end up being a new character on the channel if I like how it turns out. What genre and what voice and personality, I have not figured it out yet. Definitely have not figured it out yet. So that'll be interesting to see. Also, at the time of this live stream, I have not got test and compare at the moment for thumbnails. I have not had it. I've been looking for it, but I've not had it, and I'm like, I want it. I just think it'll make such a difference. So yeah, Kingpin, I still don't have it. I don't know if anyone else has gotten it out of the group recently who didn't have it, but I don't. She looks like an assassin. Yeah, I kind of like having mages or mystical characters that, you know, can hold their own. Don't get deceived by some of the similarities in parts of the design to Ashana. It's not a case of being the same. It's just with the hood up, it's pushing the hair a certain way. Kind of sassy. Yeah, probably kind of sassy. Look here, keeps Hephaestus, who in your version can be a demon based on technology. That'd be quite interesting. I'm glad you guys like how this character's turning out. It'd be quite interesting. Yeah, it's quite nice being able to zoom all the way in and just chill on the live stream. I just draw some at random for once. I mean, I say random. It could be something on the channel later on, but at the moment it's just a design that we just see what happens. Well, we've got an annoying teenage girl. I don't think this would have the voice of a rebellious teenage girl, this character. Not to mention there's no guarantee this character's in... Well, yeah, don't know if this character will ever meet the rest of the team, you know, from the other series, or if she'll be in a standalone universe. Tegan Bayonetta. How do female characters in shows and movies fight with mega long hair and run in high heels? Yeah, Bayonetta is probably your best experience for them. Demps, you should start drawing random OCs you have in mind for live streams. Yeah, possibly. Even if it's not a random, an OC, like a visual character I got in mind, I could just draw some random characters. I need to practice my character designs anyway. I don't draw them enough, to be honest. Which is a little bit on the frustrating side sometimes. Right, I'm going for about another 50 minutes, so we'll see what we can get to at that point. I don't even know how long we've been going for, actually. 10:15 was it we started? Nearly 2 hours. It's not bad, nearly 2 hours to get to this stage. Draw emotions chart then. You should try to see my live streams and add them to the channel for a series later on, being the 4th of Nevery. I can't tell if that's supposed to be a bad joke or or not. Fair warning, the emotion chart will no doubt turn into a year-long investment, so approach it with caution. No, it'll take me about, depending on what I do, if I pre-select them, then yeah. It could be a year-long investment, but I think it wouldn't take me that long. Depends if I do it as like shorts and then I just do characters I want to have on it, or popular characters. Or I turn it into like an anime sheet and I just have characters of that name, like A, so 5 characters with the name A going all top to bottom. And stuff. Could be quite interesting. Bayonetta is probably one of the better examples of an opard lady who kicks ass and heels. Yes! I had that game on Xbox. It was really good. You don't have to brag about it. What, me? Or Nerd saying it's going to take about a year? But the thing is, Kingpin, I would be doing a different format to you, so that's why it'd be easier to do. You want to try playing Bayonetta? The game system's a little bit confusing in terms of the 3D change you can start with, but once you get the hang of it, it's really fun. You unlock skills and stuff as you go along. You can unlock weapons as well, but they do take a bit of time sometimes. But it is quite fun. Oh, the 4th of February. And the live action Aladdin. That's probably why I didn't get it. I grew up with the animated Aladdin with Robin Williams and, you know, as the genie. So when I watched the live action, they missed so many bits in that they could have done so much with. Don't underestimate the duration of an emotional chart, Dempsey. I'll get emotional and then it'll just fly through, depending on the emotion I've got at the time. Yeah, I'm adding lots more detail this time. So I've gone a bit quiet in case you guys are wondering. Adding detail can take a bit longer. Would Loki listen to I'm Number One from the Muppets Most Wanted? Because I can't get the image out of my head.
Possibly. I mean, it's your skit. You can get them to do whatever you want.
Some of the live action does better than others. Lion King, I get they need to make them look like real life, but they couldn't have. They could have at least given them the colours the original movie. Yeah, that's true. Nexum is the type to confidently yell out "nuh-uh"
when he starts an argument.
Yeah, potentially when he starts losing argument. Yeah, probably. Velocity much more though. Be "nuh-uh, no, it's so unfair."
Oh wait, when did I get that colour? Hey, Ed Draws. Not too bad. I'm probably going for about another 40 minutes. Or, yeah, probably around about 40 minutes. So, I basically created a character, like an illustration screen, that I wanted to do with like a... I don't know if it's going to be a character going forwards, but I've created a rather cool character. So, we're just taking that and turning it into... inking it slowly. This is probably going to go over a couple of streams, so we'll see where we get to on this. Yeah, how's your day going, or evening, or whatever it is in your side of the world? Hope all's good.
Honestly, I can see Loki singing their heart out to "We Are Number One" for the Lazy Town. Oh, that'd be quite funny. It's quite interesting drawing this character and like going for the going for the design stage of the bits what I've done on the character and that. A pretty chilled day. Nice. I had work, wasn't so chilled. Couple of meetings through the morning and then big projects and then yeah, working throughout to the afternoon. Then literally eat food and shoot out and do my martial arts. That was fun though. I enjoyed that. That was really good fun tonight. Went back to some basics, which I haven't done in a while, so it was really nice to go back to some basics. Also learnt some more of my form with the staff, which is really cool. Art's concentrating drawing. No, that's fine, Art. That's not a problem. I'm concentrating drawing as well. I'm just chatting along as I do bits here and there. Also staying hydrated. I mean, put Loki and the new character. Maybe. I don't know if the new character will be something that goes to Loki's team or thingy. Loki needs to be more of a comical villain. It would be goofy. Yeah, no, Loki's kind of serious. I mean, we could have some comedy sketches in there, but he's quite serious. I haven't watched the last 2 Vigilance episodes, so don't worry about that, Caden King. I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch them yet. I normally catch up on the Monday videos on a Tuesday when I get 5 minutes in between doing my normal job. Put them on while I'm doing my job and then just chill out and listen to them. Same as Kingpins. Apologise, like you, I have not managed to catch up with your video. I'm behind on everyone's videos from the last day or 2, but you know, that just happens. Once it gets to a season finale, you'll get. I think Popcross said it's book 1 is going to be happening. When he gets to the end of the season, he's going to turn them into book, which should be quite interesting. Yeah, they're kind of around the 16 to 18 mark. I haven't said exactly which it is, but that was the. I decided to make them around that mark because of the fact that it's a bit irresponsible letting them go on adventures when they're not quite technically classed as a form of adult in any way, shape or form. Considering we're meant to be the good guys, you know, we don't really want to be turning around and making it even worse for ourselves. But you know, there's chance to have characters that could be older but still look or sound younger as well, so it'd be quite interesting. Yeah, I know they're definitely going to become books. Would be quite cool. I did a sketch with that beast if you want to see it. Drop it on the Discord. I'll have a look when I get a chance to, Ark. It's going to be probably tomorrow because usually I've cut off the streams recently by now, but right now I kind of want to just finish this off. Which is quite cool. I have so much to catch up on the server. I haven't had a chance to go through all of it properly in a while. Ah, that looks awesome. Damn, that's impressive so far. I had a quick look on my phone. What I saw, that was cool. Frosty and one other of my OCs would get along well. They're both fairly annoying. Oh yeah, annoying characters are always fun to add into the mix every now and again in a story, because it is literally a case of they change the dynamic of a story. They can either make something really funny or really serious just from the fact of them being annoying and making a single comment, which I love about most of the stuff that we have in our storylines. I just did a sketch on paper. Yeah, no, it's a pretty cool sketch arc. He drew siblings for Vigilance. Is that in the latest episode? Are you doing spoilers there, Ben? Or was that in one of the earlier episodes? Oh, I need to draw that line down here, don't I? I want this to kind of be organic and flowy. We got another sandworm. Sandworm? Oh. Wait, are we on about the design by Ark, or are we on about something else? If you put Val and Eddie Smith in a room together, nothing chaos would happen. Ah, chaos would be good. Not too much. I was just trying to let you know. Plus one of them was mentioned in the Bionic community region. Yeah, it's I need to go back and go through the whole series of that. I need a good series name. I've been racking my brain around a name for just a really cool name. I need to get in the habit of coming up with naming ideas and stuff. So I've been trying to practice, but I haven't got really far. It'll be interesting. I suppose to have a series name, I also need a concept for a series. That could be a better starting point. I just wanted to come up with a cool name that I can go, yep, that's my series. That's a series name. Nobody else has got it. It's mine. Art design reminds me of the Dune worms, but it's a compliment. Yeah, those actual sandworms from Dune are absolutely amazing. Dempsey, do you think I should do full body or just face? I am asking what to draw. The redraw is normally one full body and one face, but if its bodies are covered under the environment, that's not a problem from what you've drawn. Just need to make sure there's a clear image of the face to go with it, whether it's the photograph and then cropped down or something of the face close up, and then sort out colors and stuff with it when you do that. But no, it's looking cool so far. I really like it so far. Seriously, it's insanely awesome. I yap a bit, so sorry in advance, but how would Val feel about a fish guy who hides himself in a diver's suit and can manipulate water? He's also equally as annoying. I don't know, she'd probably wind him up, take the mickey out of him a bit, but if they've got something about water in common,
I expect they'd probably learn from each other how to control water, because she's got the water demon bonded with her. She hasn't learned how to control that yet. Which means we'll probably do a velocity episode at some point. Now that I think about it. So get your ears ready for a high-pitched, annoying girl. Oh. Yeah, even if we get just this character inked today, just need to think of a name for the character. But, you know, the name can come after I finish the main sorting out of the drawing part, which I'm working on now. Concentrating on squiggly lines. Yeah, the only downside about Procreate is when you're inking these lines, they're done by pressure, but their actual size isn't like other art programs where you'll keep the size even if you zoom in. The size is a percentage of how zoomed in you are for the brush, which is quite like a we need more velocity. Yeah, I'll get some more of her in there to annoy people. So face, okay, I'm going to draw a sketch for the face, then tomorrow I'm going to start digitalizing. Yeah, that sounds really cool, Art. Maybe the concept being the main antagonist, hang on. Maybe the concept being the main antagonist can turn into a dinosaur and wants to bring Earth back to the dinosaurs with 6 high schoolers who are demigods and were given dino DNA to turn into dinosaurs. That sounds very familiar. Not the demigod bit, but the dino DNA with kids and stuff. Is it Dinosaur King? Is it Dino Riders? There's an old series, I don't know which one it is, that had dinosaurs doing something. Kids and dinosaurs, teenagers and that. Which is quite cool. Right, so that's her inks done, and I want the next set on a new layer. Because I might need. I don't know what colour I want to do the. Okay, I'll figure that out later. To be honest, most concepts that we all come up with have been done before, and we're just figuring out ways of tweaking them. Sounds like Dino Squad. Maybe Dino Squad, yeah. There was something a long time ago. Yeah, the kids got to come back as well. I haven't done a Mech Arm episode in a little while, let alone Velocity on a adventure. I mean, more than narrators and stuff will be going in, but it's quite difficult because there's so many series and stuff with the narrators. I'm going to have to try and merge several, like Popcross has done, several narrators being in the same episode more often, just because they can't all have their own unique episodes going forwards at the moment. Percy Jackson mixed with Dino Squad. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, Koi, welcome back. The kid being sick of everyone's BS and Val's shenanigans can make a good episode. Was there an angel demon story? There wasn't one yet, but no, there's yeah, the kid and Velocity could be quite an interesting combination. Oh, Koi, you didn't. I don't know if you saw it before I forget the black lines. I'm inking them in, but that's the basic concept sketch. Just to add it to the next. Fused Dragon Ball style. Oh, Deacon's got a skit. Hang on, let me get some water before this. Why are you looking at me? Do you have wings? Why do you want to know? Because I can't tell if the things floating around you are wings or not. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm not telling anybody if they're wings or not. But, you know, I'm glad you noticed those things floating around as part of her kind of like design concepts. That's really cool. That looks quite cool. Looks like it's got multiple eyes looking at you now. I love how Angelica was a joke I made. Now everybody wants her to be real. Yes. Yeah, you guys are very good at coming up with ideas that everybody kind of like wants to be real, but also it's like, I don't know how that's going to fit into my storyline. Mainly because I haven't, to be honest, I haven't really thought about it, because when you guys do the suggestions, there's so many awesome suggestions, I can't, in all fairness, I can't process all of them to how they'd fit into the storyline. That's why I jot them down, I just pick out ones here and there and add them in where it fits with what I'm planning. Sorry, try not to yawn there. Oh, what would be the nearest creation reaction to Angel Demon? Just ask, sorry. Oh, the nearest character's reaction. Well, she slays gods, so depending on what... Well, she's slain a god before. I say slays gods. She's slain one god before. So it depends on what those angelic demons or angel demons relate to. Angelica feels like that skirt all over again if it was made after Kingpin's inside joke. Angelica hasn't even been made yet. Angelica came first, but yeah, the concept for Angelica Lightstorm is to go as a literally opposite character for Demonica Darkstorm. Although I have been watching a lot of stuff to try and build up my storytelling, which is hopefully starting to come through in like the last episode and this one. I say this one. In future episodes I will be making more effort to sort like story stuff out
to be a bit more interesting. I don't know if it's going to be like a set value. It's just going to be... I'm looking to make it more... You get into it more. I'll get into it more as well, like I did with this one. I think one of the good parts of this one that was mentioned by like Galaham 19 is you could tell by the end of it, I really got into the new character. I was like I was enjoying doing the voice and the stuff and that, which was really fun. I really like where that went. I think also, I haven't had many villains on the channel, so it was quite nice to do someone that was a bit more meaner than our average character or narrator that we've got. Man, for our current law, we just pull anything off of 7 Deadly Sins but modify it a bit so no one knows. I've done that before, taken the lore from a certain story and put it into what I was working on that nobody knows, like it's the general story. Actually, that was one of the adventures before. It's not like one of those, what if this were this, or putting the narrators in this universe. It was actually a... one of the stories was heavily based part of it on something I used to watch, I think. I can't remember which one it was. It's quite a while back, but it was quite interesting. Well, here's more in Christian version of God. He's a hybrid between angels and demons and pure innocent story. She'd probably just want to destroy them. Ashana's got a thing about certain concepts, so certain things really get to her, meaning that it'll be a little bit difficult to sort certain aspects out. Because Ashana's very bitter, if you hadn't gathered that from the last episode. What are we doing for time? 15 minutes. We might finish the inking on these two. Obviously, once the inking's done, I'm going to be next week's one, because I think I'll continue this one. I quite like how this is going out. That's if you guys want me to continue on stream. I mean, I can continue off stream and show the final illustration, but I'm happy to finish this on stream over the next few weeks if you guys want. Cool. Kingpin's cool with this, and everybody wants to see it finished by the looks of things, so yeah, no, that's cool. Right. 2 seconds, guys. Just need to have a drink a second and make sure I'm not yawning down the microphone at you all. For my current arc, I'm doing, I had no clue what I wanted to happen, but then I asked someone if they wanted me to make a character for my multiverse, and the character helped me plan this. Yeah, I find a lot of the stuff that I do is I know roughly what I want to happen in the main story, but what happens in each episode actually gets figured out like during the week of writing the episode. So the narrator adventures, I'm quite proud that I've managed to, I say proud, I'm quite pleased that without any major planning I've managed to keep things kind of consistent throughout the story for a while. which works out amazing for me because I like the consistency aspect. I'm not going to do all these energy bits going through. I just want to get the main body done. These energy bits are going to be special effects, and I already planned that out ahead when I was shading them in a little bit. Which makes it quite fun to be able to do some of these. So if she encounters demigods that can turn into dinosaurs, she'd flip out. I don't like the idea of characters getting pregnant, so I imagine AD's birth just being him as a baby floating down to his parents like sort of divine blessing. That's quite a cool concept for it. Oh, so the character's got a dark past. That also makes quite interesting ones. Maybe make a character who was turned to a half demon, basically the original inspired by Danny Phantom. Well, I've already got a demon character, but if that's to anybody in the chat for them to do, that'd be quite cool. Because I've already got Demonica, who is a demon. Whether she's a full or half demon has yet to be confirmed. All you know is that she's a demon. She's a double agent. And technically only one person knows that she's a double agent currently. I mean, hey, a demon character that isn't a double agent. Also, the one person might be Velocity. The one person has been confirmed already in the story to be Velocity, and nobody listened to her when she was trying to tell them in the Lethal Company world, which I thought was a nice little addition to the story. If ever made a comic, an anime comic, would you hate this angelic mother because how she treats him and father is not better? Is Demonica a succubus demon? It's never been confirmed what type of demon she actually is. So I can't actually say because we've not confirmed it in the story plots, and I'm not doing spoilers for anything like that could potentially be major. Okay, the character needs to be made. That needs to be made is Angelica Lightstorm and green screen on Dempsey's end. The green screen will probably end up being a character at some point or another, whether it's actually in the story or I just do it in a live stream. Definitely, or just draw it off a live stream and just do it as a short. It will definitely become a character, and I mean the one that's been designed and put on Discord, with a shout out to the person who drew it. I'll just tweak them to be more my style for the character. I have a character that is a human and something else. Not going to say who because I don't want to spoil it. Because I'm excited to reveal that whenever it happens. That's awesome. No, it's fine, Ark. I let people drop the lore in the chat, you know, for you guys to chat about it with each other. It's not a problem. It gives the chat a bit of interaction, and you know, I like reading it sometimes. Sometimes you guys might actually inspire me for some concepts. But yeah, it's all good. And they're in bite-sized doses, Ark, so they're not actually right in like too much and too big a block and stuff. Let's get these done while I'm concentrating in the last 8 minutes. Oh, we're getting there. Might be able to finish inking this in like 8 minutes. I can be a bit more loose with these lines because it's a bit more free in its design itself. Did I inspire you any time? I can't remember which stream it was. There's been so many times where you guys have mentioned stuff that inspired me to possible video ideas or possible aspects into the character's future events. I can't actually go into much detail on the ones that I remember because I haven't decided if any of those ones are going into an actual episode yet or not. That's going to be lore or actually stays with.
nearly done now. Oh well, we nearly inked it on time. I know I cheated a little bit, but you know. Cool, so if I merge that down, in theory I should be able to just, yeah, other than a few bits which obviously need finding and sorting. Okay, so there's a bit over here. There's a bit over here. I think there's a bit over there. Ah, it's on her. I mean, that was it. Yep. That works out quite nicely. And if I just bring that back up, we're already starting to get the actual feel for the piece going at the moment, which is quite cool. But yeah, obviously that's because that's going to be grouped, and that's going to turn into like an epic piece. Oh, I've missed where we've gone. I missed a bit. I'm going to call it that in terms of the drawing tonight. We're going to leave it at that point there. Actually, I might just leave it on that sketch bit there for a minute. Because I like how that looks. That looks quite cool. My characters have no parents or their parents so far. One of them have their family life. Oh, okay. That's quite interesting. But it's a foster family. It still counts, I think. Jason Russell's parents basically do the jobs that are bad in the eyes of the law. Just let me say Jason's favorite. Ah, okay. I need to draw the parents of my demon and angel twins because they need they're needed for a story arc I plan. That's quite cool. FNAF animatronics as Ninja Turtles. Or Ninja Turtle Mutants would be quite interesting. How did you come up with Velocity's name? In all honesty, I linked it with Velociraptors, and I thought she turns it into one. You're close. Basically, Velocity was just short. Her name's Velocity Raptor, which is a wordplay on Velociraptor. Because she likes dinosaurs like Dino Dinoclaw, and she has a pet Velociraptor called Orange. Which doesn't show up in a lot of the stories. You know, they can't take a dinosaur to every dimension they go to. Maybe make a version of Cain and Abel that are from the humanoid dinosaur universe with their father Adam, but Adam was convinced to join Loki to fight Dinoclaw. Possibly. If I do one that's got to counter them, that's definitely an interesting idea. Appreciate that, guys.
I mean, I know it's basic lights and shadings and stuff, but we're starting to actually get the cleaner version of the lines and stuff sorted. So I might adjust line weights a little bit later on, but we've got the main bulk of what we need to be able to colour it in on the next stream. While your version of Lucifer joins the team with next and the others, that'd be interesting. Putting the King of Hell on their team could be interesting. Also, thanks for the support on how it's turning out so far. Obviously, we've basically done a lot of the. So what we've done is we've come up with the basic concept, and then we've started refining it more, which is basically the process to do. You know, if you're sketching it or you got a picture, then you build the layers up on top of it. I do like the feel for this character. I haven't decided a colour scheme, so I'll think about that in the next week. But I think this could be quite an interesting character to have, whether she joins the universes or not, or, you know, she remains a mystery for now. But yeah, have we got any questions before I call it a night on this? Because I need to get sorted and it is 1 AM over here. Any tips? Joy, a genic demon meaning an angel or demon? The key characteristics. So angels, depending if you're going on, you can either go on the cartoonish version or the version where they've got a halo, wings, you know, golden halo, wings, and harps, and, you know, kind of like the horns, like the seraph horns and stuff, seraphim stuff, which would be quite cool. Or you can go around the route of the eyes, similar to like a humanoid with all the eyes and the wings, like on Has Been Hotel. In terms of the angels, in terms of demons, just make them. It depends on the demon. If the demon's supposed to be grotesque and scare you out, put lots of detail in it to make it creepy. If it's supposed to be something that's just a demon, it's basically just horns, a tail, and a pitchfork with some wings that look like a bat. In all fairness, in the stereotypical version of them. I'm not sure if that helps, but I would do a reference. Go on Pinterest and search demon or angel demon poses and see what you get back for inspiration. How tall is Ashana? I haven't figured that one out yet. I will have to get back to you, Tegan, so ask me next stream and I'll make a note of that. I haven't figured out her height yet. Because it depends, because she was shown as a small child to them at the start, so that could probably be about, I don't know, a small child's probably going to be about, well, I'd say Felicity's age, could potentially be about 5'2", but the God-slaying version is definitely a lot taller, and I've got to work out if we include a tail or not, because that could make a difference. Hey, Stella Kitsune, I'm going shortly, but I hope you like how, you know, the initial rough sketch that we did came out for the concept, and we're just starting to refine it more. We're going to continue this next week. So yeah, we're just doing final questions. So if you've got any questions, chuck them our way. If not, then we'll have to catch it next time. I know I didn't actually schedule this one in, so I'll probably schedule the next stream in earlier. So I'll sort out a picture and stuff and schedule a stream up so that there's a bit more of a heads up. I got back a bit later than I was expecting from martial arts tonight, so I am denied about a stream, and then I decided, yeah, I'll do it, but I'll have to do it later than normal. Yeah. Right, well, I guess on that note, we should call it a night. So thank you for joining, and thank you for popping in, Stella Kitsune. Even though my apologies that we're ending the stream shortly, but I hope you all have a good evening, and I will catch you next time. Bye guys.